Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to our good game of Hearts of Iron number 4. We're going to be loading the last save game, which of course we were playing here as Estonia. So bear with me whilst the game is loading and we'll be with you in just a second. Alright, this will not take long at all. As you can see, it's a pretty quick load. Where do we leave off? Now, if I'm not mistaken, we were busy, of course, here in the Mediterranean. And we're going to be looking at that in just a second. Let's just double check. We've basically got our units here ready for a naval invasion. Of course, we're waiting for that to clear. So we're currently about 25 days in. We got units defending the coast over here. We've got units here in basically southern Italy, because of course we were the ones that helped liberate Italy here. Now this seems to be listed as territory with a foreign claim on there. That's okay. Then we got, of course, our units here, which are basically defending parts of the coast here, which is, again, okay. And then ultimately we also have some units here in positions around this location as such. Now, if I look at my naval resources, as you can see, we got a substantial number of them over here. Now, these are actually engaged in the Mediterranean, it looks like. And here we got units in the Norwegian coast. These guys here are they operating at all at the moment? I don't see them being active. Hold on, let's just double check. Okay, they're still in port here. I'm going to use them to... What do we do? As to convoy raiding over here, I would say. Just only there. We can modify our officer corps if we wanted to. That's at least what it's saying. We can still recruit here someone for high command. We can choose who that should be. We currently got here a particular person already in there as an infantry specialist. This guy's not as good, unfortunately. So yeah, we're kind of left here with a choice to make, but we'll get there later on. So nothing to worry about. Looking at our Air Force. Let's just look at our Air Force from here. So southern Norway, we basically got units operating here. I'm not sure why we're operating from there. But we could in fact be operating from there, which might actually be far more efficient. Oops, north. Okay, so we're basically operating here in the North Sea as well. Again, if this is all occupied, why don't we do that from over there? Again, more units operating here as well. So these guys here, they are operating over here. Yeah, that works for me. Happy with that. We were trying to prevent further invasions from occurring over here. And of course, they were trying to take over these islands here. And basically by having these patrols here, we prevent further invasions from occurring there as well. Spain, as you can see, is not on our side yet at the moment. Which just means that, yeah, we basically see some defending units along those borders there. But that's fine for now. Let's get that clock rolling once again. Ooh. We have an advantageous casualty rate after having inflicted at least 1 million enemy units. Nice. Okay. Okay. Let's engage them there as well. If we can push them out of there, that would be amazing. Again, anything we can do to basically reduce that coastline should work in our favor. This is currently listed as being Italian, German, and so forth. Ah, I paused it. So where do we stand in terms of technology? We are currently, of course, working on improved infantry equipment, support weapons, advanced computing. Atomic research is also what we're working on at the moment. Nice. So we basically were able to take out some additional units here, which is good. And as you can see, we do have combat going on here as well. castles in the sky. Design the plane at a certain air defense value and deploy at least full air for you. Okay. Okay. Nice. Air experience is at a relatively low level. Stands at approximately 50 at the moment. We do see we got issues with regards to fuel. So that might have actually been why we actually were not deploying our units here as such. So let's bring them back to port there. Okay. So what can we do to alleviate that? Could we import more? Yeah, we probably can import more. So we look at oil. We can, of course, import significantly more from there. Let's move these to the top, get those fixed as quickly as we can. Makes little sense to let them run wild without being repaired. Now, we do have a nice bit of territory here, but I think we are doing okay for now. Oh, okay, what did we lose? Let's just double check. Oh, we didn't actually lose anything. It's the Germans that lost something. Okay. Bit confusing. We won another battle here. That's not this one, that's for sure. Okay. Anyways, so units are still preparing over here. English Channel, we're not doing anything there at the moment. As you can see, I don't see any particular bits here. Nothing that's really that useful at present. Let's have a brief look at our ship design. So we're currently producing design number 3. Tubes. I cannot put anything there because I just don't have anything for there. Mine warfare. Ah, we were actually laying mines. That's good. Torpedoes. Great. Yeah. Quite happy with that, to be honest. As you can see, we do need additional artillery. We have got a decent stockpile here of support equipment. I'm reducing it slightly. We really don't need as much of that, as you can see. We got an improved airframe here already that we're working on. Always good. In terms of logistics, what have we got in stockpile at the moment? Fighters, no. We got negative tactical bombers, no. Close air support, no. Convoys, we do have a decent number. Light tanks, we do have a decent number. We're not producing anything at the moment for those, which is okay, because we basically got them through, I believe it was through agreements with the Germans as such. What is our research again here in terms of that? We are doing advanced computing, atomic research, etc., etc. So we don't need anything of that sort. We could, of course, do with a ship design, which basically means their naval research is faster. Yeah, we might want to go for this. Improves our fighter designs somewhat. Nice. Okay. 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 Okay, can we support them in that? Probably. As you can see, that's improving. We're improving the odds of victory here. It says 7 days to go. Let's see how long that actually is going to take. Insufficient resources. We need rubber. Yeah, you can say that again. Let's import more from there, which alleviates some of that issue. Let's bring that down to 0 for a moment. And let's bring that up to 8. Sometimes we got really, really inefficient trade deals that just cost us and it doesn't make much sense. So yeah, it's good to be able to work on those when and where we can. Manpower. What can I do about my manpower? We are already doing service by requirement, which means factory output is suffering somewhat. Basic School of Aviation should be coming out shortly. 26. Does that mean we're fully cutting them off here? Yeah, it would seem so. So Basic School of Aviation, where was that again? That is... not sure where. It doesn't matter at the moment. So I can't unify because I'm missing control of a number of provinces. Is a core of its controller or has 16 compliance? Modify veteran training by... okay, that's useful. Not really worth anything at the moment, I would say. What does this do? Okay, modify access by consumer good factories, reduction. A lot of these, unfortunately, they seem to have really, really little benefit for me. So what can we do to basically make it into something useful? Well, no surrender is not useful. This is adding land forts to my home territory. Okay, this might add some value. This helps with construction speeds and so forth. Naval production or air production? What is our main... He's not part of a technology sharing group. Okay, that really helps. Air production. The biggest element of production. We got a lot of focus here on air production, as you can see, but most of it's still land production we're focusing in on. If I go for that one, production costs are all reduced. Yeah, why not? Let's go for that. Anything happening in Italy? No, not really. We can basically choose a new doctrine upgrade. Close air support gets upgrades. Wow, okay. Not sure I'm benefiting a lot from that, but okay. Radio propaganda is basically giving me additional base war support. Anti-communist raids. There's nothing useful I can do there, unfortunately. We got a war economy already. We got export focus. This guy's giving me consumer good factory reduction, daily fascist support. is that still relevant? There's still communist influence here. Why? Until the 9th of May. So this is negative at the moment. This is positive. So let's do those communist raids maybe. Weekly stability will grow and daily communist support will decrease. That should help us. Yes, it's a temporary drop in our stability, but we do think that actually gives us an overall raise in the longer term for our stability as such. So we got a victory here. We did lose one submarine. We got more losses coming in here, unfortunately. Let's check our production once again. Let's push that to the top. Lapi, we're producing an airfield here. Is that priority? Not really, I would say, but okay. They're not going to take up that much in terms of resources. Civil factories in our core territory, always a good thing, I would say. Particularly, we got infrastructure at 100% already, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. Then, of course, we can improve our dockyards. And of course, we can work on our infrastructure itself as well. Where have we got resources coming from? We got resources coming from there, and of course from here as well, which I would probably want to prioritize somewhat. We do have resources coming from there as well, but they are not such a big chunk, as you can see at the moment. This is land we own as well. I'll come on to that in just a second. So if I improve this one here, as you will see, I will also get the benefit of that improvement there. All right, so that's one we can do with. That basically gives us that addition. We can get extra trucks, fine. Let them send those over. New research, we're in 1942 at the moment. So we can actually get this anti-tank weaponry here. 1942, that also means we can actually improve the number of special forces here, I believe. If we basically go for the, hold on, survival training or extreme did they nerf this? On one of these, we could originally get additional adaptation. So this is reducing the training time, which, the multipliers here, yes. Special Force non-combat out of supply, okay, that it's only like, what is it, 5% really. Whereas this gives them additional organization and additional defense, but it does require them to get additional training as well. So yeah, there are some benefits to that, I would say. Ooh, we lost 2, that's not good. Whereas here we make them lose. We're still doing outdated equipment. Yes, I agree. Let's work on the newest version. How are we doing in terms of recruitment? We're actually doing 2 marine divisions. Lovely. Okay. And how are we doing with regards to those marine divisions here? They are they ready to go? Okay, we just need to have more superiority or more knowledge of that area, I would say. What is our Air Force doing at the moment? So this is the Eastern North Sea that we got operating here. So if I were to basically say send these guys here, and then we basically do aerial superiority over that region there. Let's just have a look at what that will do for me. Just can see northern France itself, we don't have air superiority. Here we do have air superiority, which is great. So 94% of the strength we got here. And as you can see, in this particular region, we've got 96 planes. In this region, they've got 34 support planes. Okay. So let's pick this one here. Improved artillery. Okay, good. I can use that. Let's pick up our Air Force again. So these guys, if we put them over here, and tell them to operate in that region. Let's just see what that does for us. Okay, we basically got priority, or not necessarily priority, it's basically we got superiority here, is what I should say. Now we are basically seeing here, we're disrupting them by 2%. Ground missions, we are basically doing whatever is needed here as such. I can either have them, let's do the interceptions, let's see what that will do. We got strikes, okay. Production in several factories has slowed down dramatically over the last 2 days. The workers declared a strike in all war production, demanding peace and bread. Okay, well, this will blow over. It's not really what I want to go with. Okay, well, that's costing me points, but okay, that's well worth it, I would say. So if I look at my planes in total, I still got 2 of them over the North Sea. I've got 2 over France, 1 over southern Norway. Great. As you can see, all of these units here, I don't necessarily need to keep them here. Not particularly this one, nor particularly this one. But if I set that one to basically defend that particular region there, I can take this one here and say, let's take this border here as being our next target. Okay, there we go. These guys here, I do have units here actually. We can push them out relatively quickly. Or we should be able to at least. And these are they Mexicans? They look like Mexican at least. Okay. These are all units that are basically on lease, it looks like, from other nations. Siam joins the war. Okay, interesting. Are we at war with these guys? Okay, let's have a look at Germany itself. Who is Germany at war with? A heck of a lot of countries. Okay. Victory, okay. That seems okay for now. So we basically got no longer any issues over here. We got these guys here, we got those guys there, these guys here. Alright, these guys are here. That's fine. Those guys are fine. And these guys here, I can reposition in reality. These are some of my strongest units. Yes, they're called anti-Soviet divisions, but that's okay. So, which border would we like to position ourselves on? Okay, we've got some research that we've done in terms of ships, it looks like. So, our submarines, where are we? Submarines are over here. We're on 1942 in May at the moment. So we basically just got the snorkel, which we will be putting onto our ship shortly. Any technology here that's of use to us? Okay, not useful to us here. We do see, of course, we can apply these, but as you can read this carefully, this actually relates to light ships or cruisers, allowing them to significantly damage enemy ships. It's at different levels of launchers. Electric torpedoes. Torpedo reveal chance is reduced. Okay, damage control allows us to reduce critical hits. The chance to reduce critical hits. Okay, that's interesting. 172 days. Okay, I can go with this. Alright, so these are defense units. These are defense units. Do I want to restructure this? Probably. Okay, so these guys are offense. These are defense now. Okay. Offense. There. Defense. 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 And these are offense. So offense, repositioning it. Defense. Okay, sweet. So I'd like to basically add both those regions to there. Cool. Victory, and we got more victories here. So the invasion into Norway has been repulsed, it looks like. Great. Right, here we got Switzerland, and currently is improving its diplomatic relations with other nations, as you can see. Nice. So no more communist influence, which basically means that this is being reduced and this is growing, which should lead in a moment to us getting improved stability. One thing we do need to work on is, of course, improving our war support. Because our war support is relatively low, we got a negative impact upon our overall stability. And that led, of course, towards those strikes earlier. Okay. Okay, execute. Convoy was lost, okay. Not a major issue. Okay, so we keep on basically defeating units here. As you can see, there's more combat ongoing. Now, one of the things we can do now, of course, is we can upgrade our... sorry, it's over here. Upgrade our submarines themselves. So this design, we can now add the snorkel. This was the Mark III. If we now save this as the Mark whatever it is, hold on. Oops, yes, we can see there is a new design here. The Mark IV. We're just going to finish building that one more, and then we're going to switch over to the new design. And here we can actually see we can do more stuff with the airplanes. So that's the fighter Mark III. What's the Mark IV like? Hold on, I would like to see what the Mark IV is like. So what's the difference between the Mark III and the Mark IV? To be honest, I don't see any difference here. Just the icon is different. Huh. Okay, so we got here our self-sealing fuel tank. We got, of course, our engine level 3, which is fine. And switch out to the Mark IV, but as you can see, they're exactly the same. So looking back at our Air Force here, these guys are currently operating here. I'm going to basically move them out to the channel to then see what we got operating there. So how many planes? We got, okay. So we're shooting down enemy airplanes. That's perfect. So we are losing 1. Reality is not just ours. There are more of them available as well. Average mission efficiency. Mission efficiency. Rain is deteriorating. Do they not suffer from rain? Our air detection is 9%. Is it because we got such a small number of them operating there? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, let's improve those odds somewhat. So it says we got a new doctrine available. Reconnaissance, reinforcement rate, reinforcement rate boosting. That is actually quite useful. I will go for that one. Our air experience is also such that we can actually get to the next tier. Battlefield support. Air superiority is boosted. Oh, that's useful. Let's go for that. That should help us in this region here as well. And we don't have enough of our planes operating here in reality for us really to see much benefit. Okay, I've got more planes operating here as well. Let's take these out here as well. Because the more planes I put in the air, the better our odds should become. Still, 1942. Nothing I want to do here. Tanks. I'm not doing any tank designs as such. I could, of course, upgrade our artillery. I have nothing to do here at the moment. This one I'm contemplating. That is something worth contemplating. 1942 though. Fuel from oil. Okay. 41, 42. Let's do this one. Okay, let's have a look at these numbers here now. So we got now 77% efficiency. Rain is decreasing that. They don't seem to be suffering from the rain, which is okay. Air detection. They got better air detection than we've got. Okay. We lost submarines. Now, if I look closely at what we got here, I haven't actually done much with this as of yet. So these guys, why are they? Okay, that's the new guys that I got. Operating in the assigned area. I don't know which area that is though. Okay. It's not a lot happening in reality. What do we want to focus in on? So this entire army here. Let's get rid of that line here. I cannot get rid of that line because it's not my line to take or do anything with. Let's move them to that border there. Let's see what we can do and find out on the... Look at what the Spanish have done. They actually fortified that entire border here properly. Okay, so we got the Americans down south. The United Kingdom, the Germans are fighting over here, it looks like. Okay, so there's nothing in Africa left. The Canadians, the Americans and so forth, they're all operating in basically free space, so to speak. Okay. Baltic Unitary States. Heroes of the production front. Gain base stability. Nice. I've addressed it already. Thank you very much. All the following must be true. Does not have national spirit strikes. Sorry, what do you mean? Why is that failed? Oh, the timer for the strikes has failed. Okay. Okay, we have got cancellations of land leases. Not quite sure why. So what are we waiting for here? Ah, it's green. We got the artillery. Probably that was what we were waiting for with these guys. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. So these guys, can we execute the order here? I need more days because I got a new unit joining us. Okay. Are we suffering so many losses? Is that it? It looks like theirs is stronger, the number of losses that they're suffering. But looking at these here, okay, so that one is basically... Let's focus this one here as well. Let's increase the numbers here somewhat. Have I got a stockpile of fighters at all? No, I've got a negative number of fighters. Okay. Can I make decisions? Yes, I can there. I don't want to make that decision. Radio propaganda or bolster heroism. The Kingdom of Greece has capitulated. Oh, that's good news. Why are we still fighting here, though? Because are we trying to attack them, or are they trying to attack us? Okay. Okay, since when is that the flag for Free France? But never mind. Okay, so what we're done is good. We can focus on the invasion of Turkey here if we wanted to. We got army units on that border already. In reality, we want to shift them to that border there. With, of course, orders for us to work on an invasion plan as well. Yay, let's go there. Cool. In reality, if you look at the number of units here, they haven't got a lot of units. Yes, they've got units, but it's not a ton of them. Again, focusing on this. Our numbers, are they improving? Not really. We need more rubber. What's happening to our rubber supply? Okay, hold on, they can do better. Gee, come on, guys. Don't make it difficult on me. So we got this new one down here. It's 1942. We are getting closer to 1943, which means we can work on rocketry. 1943, okay, well, closer. We're halfway through the year, is probably what I should say. Okay. Yes, we are. Ooh, look at that. The total number of fighters on our side, or units on our side, is such that we're basically not really... are we basically in superiority here now? Have I got enough to actually kick off that invasion? We only have 0% naval supremacy. Requires... okay, lovely. Thank you very much. So what we need to do is go to our navy. Look at the units that we got here. Operating in the assigned area, operating in the assigned area. This one here. Let's do the convoy rating here as well. Okay, not just that one. Let's select this one as well. Let's also assign them to there. Okay. So, number of ships in the region. Friendly ships is increasing, it says. But look at the enemy numbers here. Wow. Lots of combat engagements, it looks like. Not sure what those are, but yeah, whatever they are, it will have to do for now. Japan, we can get some from. We can get some from Brazil. We can get some from Portugal as well. This makes so little sense. This basically apply for so much and get so little. Let's just see how that goes in terms of the actual getting of the convoys through there. Here, ooh. Let's improve our chances there somewhat. Okay, what's happening here now? So we got 0% supremacy. Oh, okay, really? Okay, we lost a submarine, we lost a submarine. Okay, let's just set this one to don't go there. And these guys, of course, they were operating off the coast of Holland. We could go further afield as well. Okay, this one. Let's send it on to there. So this one is currently docked over there. That's docked as well. Why don't we set this one to do convoy raiding? Yes, perfect. Repairing in Holland. Okay, that's fine. Operating in a assigned area, engaging in combat. Okay, fine. Ooh, what else can we do here? Naval mission efficiency. That's not useful for me at the moment. Ground support. Strategic bombing, interception. Now we need to get to the bottom, so we need to go through that entire tree to get there, unfortunately. Okay, what have we got here? We got one that's timed out. Ace pilot promotion. Oh, okay, cool. Didn't see that notification coming up at all, but okay, never mind. Greater Hungary is justifying against us, really? Hold on, what are you doing? Sorry, you're part of the actual Axis, and why are you justifying against us? That makes so little sense. Encourage frugality. $480 days. 14 days is 2. 1.2. So I would say that gives me a lot more than other bits would get me. Okay. Strait of Gibraltar is it locked down? Submarine can pass, yes. Oh, okay, so submarines can still pass. Interesting, hold on. Are they trying to do another invasion here? Why we got convoys? Oh, okay. Denmark Strait. Let's add this to the region as well. Why not? It will be far harder to do, but it should be possible. All right, let's have a look. What have we got here? These guys, they're operating there. We're going to set these guys again to operate over here. These guys, they are going to operate there. Help us figure out what's going on there. These guys will go here, operate there. These guys will go here and operate there. Should help our detection chance and that kind of stuff as well. Nice. So if we purely look at actually what is happening to our submarines, we are basically controlling these areas here. If I set this to be a blocked access and blocked access, I want to basically avoid those. That's not to say we cannot go here. We can. Sorry, okay. I hope I didn't just tell them to go there, but okay, never mind. We're trying to basically cut off the supply lines to these guys as much as we can. Why don't we merge those two? It makes so little sense to keep such a small fleet engaged there. That's a tier 3, look at that. Ooh, it's still a 1940s hull. Number 3, where is number 3? There's number 2 maybe. Okay, let's help them out over there. No. Why did you stay in here? I didn't mean for you to actually go there. Oh well, never mind. Operating in the assigned area, which is fine, perfect. Taking out more British ships. As you can see, we're doing pretty okay in terms of production. We're improving, of course, our visibility across the different regions. Who are we dealing with here if we basically deal with Iceland? Okay, Iceland seems to be all on its own, isn't it? Interesting. So if I were to take the guys that we currently got here and actually start planning a new naval invasion from here into there. And let's assign all of our divisions to that. Can I? Can I not? Why can I not? Ah, there we go. It's called the Plymouth landing operation, really. Okay, well, if that's what you want to call it, but that's okay. All right, more joy at sea, it looks like. Look at that. So they lost more convoys. They lost more convoys. More convoys. More convoys. More convoys and more convoys. Five of them, wow, nice. So the number of convoys that's being lost, it keeps on growing and growing and growing. So we're really trying to basically isolate Britain as much as possible now. Taking out supply lines pretty much everywhere. And that's really what the Germans had originally and tried to do in World War I, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Again, as you can see, they've actually built fortifications here, but they haven't actually done it down here, it looks like. So we could still exploit that route down there. Have they built fortifications here? They have down here, but not up there. So if you basically were to delete the lines down here, and if we shorten our lines here, we can keep it on that section, it's fine. That will still do the trick. Convoys lost. Ooh, sorry, we managed to actually take out a coastal defense ship. Oh, okay, interesting. Ah, that's not just us, it was us supporting a larger fleet. Convoys lost. Convoys lost. So it depends on the mission that you basically got set, how that actually will take place. Wow. Look at that. They're actually engaging again. And more of them are being lost. It seems to be working. So this is improving our war support. So combat casualties, have they been that high? Possibly, yes, we lost a total of 109,000 in this war. Don't forget that we previously, of course, had the war with the Russians, and we lost quite a decent amount with them as well. So that's in here that we've done that. And of course we can boost this even further. Training time is increased again. The grace period is boosted. Okay, not bad. We can do that. Yes, we can. That's still all within the allowed amount of time that we got here. Now we're going to call this one quits shortly. But yeah, it looks like we're trying to cut off Britain from all supply lines. Resistance to occupation, how lovely. Thank you very much. Construction is underway. Going nicely. No issues there. If I look at my spies, suppressing and suppressing. If I actually look at the informations, they are reasonably high there. Not as bad over here though. Why is it up here that it's so high? Garrison penalty chance. Docked in Leningrad. Okay. We're moving this to merge, really? That is... I don't know where that fleet is from, but okay. Oh, it's detached currently. Ah, lovely. Why is it detached? Because it was undergoing repairs for some reason? Okay. More convoys. More convoys. Okay, so we suffered one defeat. And then we had also... So this is where we lost something. Okay. Hold on, are they invading once again? It looks like. It does indeed look like it, doesn't it? Hold on. We're operating there, but we're not operating everywhere yet, are we? Okay. We don't necessarily need to... okay, we do need to set that, don't we? Eastern Mediterranean, Central Mediterranean. And we set this to also do that region. We finished the atomic research now in 1942. That's great. We're getting closer to 1943, but again, we are not in 1943 as of yet. This gets a penalty because it's too far ahead of time. Is it worthwhile then? Probably not. This one, worth to do though. Gives us a booster. Okay. So as you can see, we got Germans and Bulgarians and so forth all coming in here as well. Trying to help to reinforce that area. Let's see what we can do with these guys here. Of course, I do need to move my units for that to actually do something. As you can see, we got submarines attacking here. They're retreating. Did we hit them? No. Okay, let's take the airfield from there. Okay. Okay. We're taking out more of them. Again, this is... Okay, our ally ships being engaged. Looks like... Yes, we defeated them. Cool. Great. So lots of action in terms of the Navy and so forth going on. I did try something earlier with, in this instance, also some Air Force to basically try to take the channel here, but that wasn't too successful, it looked like. So where do we stand in terms of this one now? We are... Again, it says... Okay, because we're passing through the wrong area, isn't it? I need to not pass through that area because otherwise it just doesn't work. Radar detection has increased, which has a coordination booster. This one will get me an additional radio design, which is quite useful for radio navigation for airplanes and so forth. I'm happy to research that. It looks like my allies haven't researched that as such. Can I do anything with that as such though? So can I build a radar station? It looks like I can. It's not going to do me much good, unfortunately. But okay, every wee bit helps. So in terms of production, we are still building those factories and so forth. I might maybe want to prioritize the naval bits to try to at least get more ship production up and running. Probably won't be a heck of a lot, but every little bit helps. The funny thing is, even though I said naval invasion, it still tried to go through here, didn't it? Interesting. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. It actually does say naval supremacy there, which is good. So we should be able to do that invasion. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.